Hello and welcome everyone. It's Kylie Bertucci, Stampin' Up demonstrator in Australia. So good to have you here. And I see that we've already got ones jumping on here. Nicole and Christine, welcome. So good to see you here. And if you're watching live, please say hello. We love seeing you on here. And I'm looking forward to doing some crafting with you tonight. So this is going to be our last live for a while. Because we're heading off to Alaska on the Alaskan Cruise. It's a bit exciting. I'm feeling a little bit less overwhelmed this week because I decided to do a little bit of packing today. So I went through my clothing, which is always the worst bit of packing, I have to say. Figuring out what the temperature is going to be, where you're going, what you need. Just getting organised, finding out where everything is. Does it still fit? Fortunately, yes, which is a good feeling. But all of those things are quite stressful because, I always leave it till the very last minute because why not? Why not add a little bit of extra stress in your life by leaving it to the last minute? Although today is pretty good to think that we're leaving like early Saturday morning. It's actually like Friday evening, but Saturday 1 a.m. So this is actually early for me. This is a big deal. Hello, Wendy. Hi, Sarah. Oh, it's good to see you all here. So this is definitely early. So now it's just little bits and pieces, all my bathroom items and medication, vitamins, all those sort of fun things. So other than that, I'm feeling pretty good about what I've packed, and I think it will be great. Interestingly, in the last week or so, I've been mentioning that we're heading off to Seattle to go on the Alaskan Cruise, which I need to say only happens to less than 1% of demonstrators worldwide that we get to earn this trip. So you'll see quite a few Stampin' Up demonstrators going on this cruise. And it's because we've reached certain sales and team goals. So we're really grateful to both our customers and our team for helping us to achieve these trips because they're very, very special to us. We didn't get to go last year on our incentive trip because we had just moved here to Perth. So we decided it was a little bit, just a lot going on. And we were tired. We were tired after moving and all the rest of it that was having to happen. So that worked out really well to just sort of leave it for now and save it for this one. But I'm so looking forward to this trip because we missed out last year. So a trip for the two of us is going to be very, very exciting and something to look forward to as well. So something that's happened in the last week talking to others was that we're going to be driving from Seattle to Vancouver, and it's to visit some friends. We're staying with friends in Vancouver and catching up with them. They were here in Perth recently as well. But I wanted to sort of figure out how we do the drive from Seattle to Vancouver. And someone mentioned that you can do like island hopping from Seattle. There's these amazing architecturally designed bridges that you can go over to then make your way up to Vancouver. And it does mean, I think, getting a ferry from one of the islands to Victoria and then going from there into Vancouver, which I'm really looking forward to. It was a bit of a surprise, not something we had planned. So I'm really looking forward to getting a little bit more information on how I can do that drive. And we're going to have a Tesla, which is super interesting. So I've got to also work out charging to see that will be fine, enough charge to get us to Vancouver without having to recharge beforehand. But I'm sure it'll all work out. Honestly, it's going to be the best. And as long as we're well planned, all good. So today I thought I would, that's wonderful. Oh, it's so good to have you on here. I can't believe I managed to catch you live. Yeah, we changed the timing around just so that I can have ones like you, the chronic crafter. Hello. So that you can be here with us. Because there's just a few people that I know we don't get to catch up with live. And I feel like here in Australia, a lot of the people that are like me and the audience I connect with, we are like night owls. So I thought, you know what, I think it might be better to do the evening rather than the morning because I know it works for me. So that's why we moved to the evening. It's the evening here in Perth. So that's very exciting. But yeah, so lots of great things. One of the things that I am working on, and I thought, do I finish it and then show you, or do we do it together? Because we were going to be working on the Homemade Sweetness Suite, which is an amazing suite that has come out. But I decided to change it and make it this amazing Moonlit Flora suite, which is brand new. If you haven't worked with it or purchased it yet, I think it's one that you're going to want to add to your cart because the paper is absolutely stunning. And yeah, hopefully my swap that I'm doing for the incentive trip will give you some ideas. So let's jump on in. I'll show you what I've done so far. I've done quite a bit of chopping. Bruno's also helped me as well with some die cutting because we actually only need to make, I think it was 15 swaps this time, which is a lot lower than usual. Yeah, normally, I don't know, I think in the past it used to be 20. I don't know why I thought more, but anyway, I decided to make 30 of them because we always need extras, right? So I can use them for customer cards or team cards because we've had quite a few team members celebrate their anniversary and we've been sending out anniversary cards to them. Yeah, some of them 10 years. I can't believe Amanda Shields 10 years. It's like, where does a decade go? And then we've got someone this morning that put up their card and it was 7 years. I'm just thinking, wow, it just is so crazy. What do we have? Yeah, Tristan. She said, I can't believe it's been 7 years with the team. And there was also, oh, that's good. Oh, yeah, that posted on there. Who else was I think it was Amanda that was 10 years. And Corinne, yeah, she said, thank you for the anniversary card. There was a lot of anniversaries. Sue was 7 years as well. She said, she said, look, I don't know how much longer I'll be able to stay for. And we understand it's tough times, but I just said to her, look, Stampin' Up are just so kind and so aware that we're all going through a bit of a tough patch. But the thing I love about joining with Stampin' Up is you get not only the amazing starter kit that is discounted. So at the moment you pay $169, but then you can choose $235 of whatever you want. So it's great timing with the new catalogue. It's a great way to get free product. And on top of that, so it's like $66 that you get for free. And then on top of that, there's a special this month that you get the new ink pads, the new in color ink pads. You get 5 of them, all in colors, the brand new ones, for free, which is amazing. It's such huge value. So if you have already though gone and got the new in color ink pads, all good. You can just swap it out and get some extra product instead of the ink pad. So you've got an option to choose between the two. But we love having our crazy crafters. There's some that have been around for decades, 7 years, 10 years, 8 years. But there's some that, they come for a little bit and then they shop as much as they'd like to shop because once you join, you get the discount as well, 20% off. And when they can no longer, viably keep spending, or if they've decided to, have a different hobby for a bit, all good. But we have a lot that come back. So if you're one of those ones that have been watching us for a while, or maybe you've been a team member in the past with someone else or with us, this is a great time to come back, get all the goodies that you're looking for. We've got brand new online exclusives coming. We've got the brand new catalogue that's just been released this month, and there's a lot of amazing products in there. So it's a great time to join while there's a special, because a lot of people will always ask me, when is the special coming? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't have all that information. So yeah, if you're thinking about it, then joining while there's this special is great. Any extra bonus is already great as it is, but anything extra is even better. So let me put our camera down and we can chat as we are crafting. So yeah, please remember that special. Actually, I'll just show you here. I think I've got the little joining blurb here. Yes, that's the one. So it ends very soon, the end of this month, and you'll get all of the brand new in colours for free, which is incredible. And yeah, if you don't want the in colours, then it's, I think it says there's $65 you can choose. Or is it 55? Yeah, 65. I need my readers, not my bifocals. I also need a coffee or a drink. Yes, so it's 65. So one or the other, either the free ink pads, which obviously they're worth more, or the extra on top of the 66 that you get for free already. And so all you're paying is $169 and getting all of that amazingness. We actually had a new team member join this morning, which is exciting. Who was our team member this morning? And yesterday we had someone else as well. Carolyn joined this morning, and we also had a team member come back. Chantel came back. She's been a Stampin' Up demonstrator with us in the past. So like we said, just make it work for you, whatever you prefer. We're here for you, and we've got a lot of video class bundles and support, a lot of things that you can use each month to help you with your creativity. We've got an amazing Facebook group as well where you can all connect with each other. And yeah, so that's really good. Now, I don't know where the other one was. I think it might have been, oh yes, we had Kim, and who was our other one here? Oh, was it? Yes, Nanette. Oh, exciting. Yep. So yeah, there's a lot of really exciting a few that have returned, a few that are new, and yeah, I love it. So anything that suits you, please let us know. We would love to help you out with any questions you have. Yes, Carolyn, there you are. Me, I'm returning but new to the team. Oh, that's exciting because I knew you were new to us. So I was like, have I seen her before? I didn't think so. But yeah, welcome back. Oh, it's so lovely to have you in our team. And I'll make sure that I add you to the Crazy Crafters as well. Did you request to join that? Because I'll just check that there's no memberships waiting. Oh, there is a membership request. It's you. I'll join you now, Carolyn. And you're in Perth. How exciting. We'll have to catch up. That'll be nice, won't it? Hopefully you're not too far from us from Ellenbrook, which would be lovely. We can have a coffee together, hey? A bit of crafting and coffee. Oh, that's so lovely. So let us do some. I just saw that. How exciting. I'm in Perth too. So we're going to do a little bit of as much as we can possibly do, but this is my idea of what I've got so far. So I've cut these strips for the base, and I thought that the beautiful folder that goes with this suite, and I'll just show you the suite because I'm allowed to show you that now because I've got my Images Care of Stampin' Up logo there for about an hour. Oh, that's all right. We'll be able to tee something up, I'm sure. An hour is better than a flight away, isn't it? So this is the one that I decided to highlight for my incentive swaps, and I was inspired by this one here, but of course with a swap you don't want to go too crazy because then it's a lot of extra work. So I wanted to keep it fairly simple, but you know, that same idea. So I loved that, having the strip at the bottom, using the embossing folder. I loved the white idea of the basic white in the background. And so this is the idea that I've come up with. So firstly, I had this all done, so I got all those done. I got all of my die cuts done with Bruno's help, so we've got all of those ready to go. And you know, that was the biggest job, but we went to I was sort of just sitting there watching the television and just doing it while I was watching telly, and Bruno as well. And so, yeah, it happened in no time because we kept ourselves busy while we were doing it. And the other idea was just having a sentiment. So I've decided to go for this one here, the world, you make the world a better place, because Stampin' Up demonstrators, because this is all going to Stampin' Up demonstrators. And I just feel like when we do these trips, it's just the perfect way to, and I'm getting a bit emotional even thinking about it, but it's just such a nice way to support each other, because for a lot of us demonstrators, a lot of us have big teams and we have quite a few customers, and there's a lot of behind the scenes work, and it can be a little bit isolating at times. You can sort of feel like, you know, you're the only one sort of fully understanding what goes into it. And we'll be stamping a few more of these as well. But I just know how much each one of them are going through at the moment. You know, look, not everyone, but obviously, you know, looking at Lisa, the things that they're going through at the moment with her mum, and lots of different things happening to, you know, every single one of us. But to also have a big team and lots of customers on top of it, you know, there's so much that they all individually do, and I'm sure there's a lot of other demonstrators that you follow as well. They're putting themselves out there. You know, at times they get, you know, negativity. They get, you know, people telling them they can't do things, or who do they think they are, sort of thing. Yeah, there's a lot of polarizing in the world today, and so I just think each one of us have the opportunity to make the world a better place, and I think there's no better time to just remember that, even though it seems really simple what we're doing, it's just, you know, only card making, it's just card making, but it's not just card making, it's letting people that know that we're thinking about them, being able to write in there something positive that's going to make their world a better place because someone has made the effort to think of other people. So I really resonated with this sentiment, and it perfectly matches this die, which goes with the beautiful suite, because you've got the bundle there that you can get. So it really touched me, because I thought I want to let these beautiful people know that, you know, they really do mean the world to me. And that was the other one that I was thinking as well. It was You're an Amazing Friend. That was the other one. And I thought, no, I want to let them know that, yes, they are an amazing friend, but they're also making the world just step by step that much better. And that's all we can do at the moment, isn't it? We think it's little, but little things make a big difference. So let us do some stamping of our sentiments, and then we can start compiling a few of these cards together, because I've already done all the embossing, and I've got that already stuck down on the card base ready to go. So we've got all of those set, and I'm going to basically just do something like this with each one. I sort of lined up where I thought it would be nice. So something like that, and then we'll have the sentiment maybe around here somewhere with the piece, and I'm going to raise that up on a dimensional like so. And we'll see if we have enough embellishments, because those embellishments are beautiful. Why, hello there.
Isn't it beautiful,
it's everyone? So stunning. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Actually, do you mind making me a coffee?
Oh, wow. She has.
Thank you kindly. I remembered my water, but I was like, oh, do I want a coffee at this time of night? It probably isn't the best idea. But actually, you know what? I think I'm going to have a red wine instead. Would you trust me with a red wine in life? Would I trust myself with a red wine and life? I think this could get very entertaining. This is actually the gift that keeps giving, doing it in the evening.
Put it in a sipper.
No, I like my nice glass. Thank you.
Sure?
Yes. How to make your wife feel like a toddler? Would you like it in your sippy cup? Would you like it in your plastic sippy cup? No, I can be trusted.
No, I already have it.
Now I'm going to put my other glasses on because I keep looking up through my bifocals.
Hello, how are
Hi.
you, everyone?
Why are we so low tide? Normally you're high tide.
It's fine for now.
I think we should
No,
high
because
tide.
there's.
All right, bring the bottle over though.
I'll take it.
Because I know I have to get up. You won't be here. When are you leaving? Did someone say Beveragino? Oh!
Did someone say Beveragino?
Yes, they did, Kylie. And this Beveragino has taken on a whole new meaning. Did someone say Beveragino?
So, what's news with everyone?
So, we've got a few new ones. And
new
we've
ones?
actually got Carol and Cassidy here.
Hello, Carol and Cassidy.
And Carol and Cassidy, you may remember her name.
Me, I am returning, but new to team.
She joined our team.
Well. Oh, is it this
Well,
afternoon?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes. And she's in Perth.
Fantastic.
About an hour away.
How did the front camera look?
Yeah, it looks good.
Good.
Did I have a look?
Sure. Just without me.
Hi.
Wow. It looks, the colouring's a
It's
bit
better,
weird.
isn't it?
Did you edit the colours?
Yeah.
Looks good.
Yeah.
What do you think, everyone?
Bruno's got a new lighting above us. So is this lighting on? I might have to make that a little bit brighter so that it doesn't reflect too much shadow. Oh, that looks good. Yeah, there's a little bit of shadow, but that's good.
Blinded by the light.
Now, what else do I need? I need some of this.
Did you show everyone your knitting?
I didn't. You can show them my crochet.
Look, everyone.
Ready? You ready to receive, everyone?
Look how big it is.
And those little black dots are not dead. It's weird that
Look how big it is.
the wool has like
It's the size of our bed, width of our bed.
the width of our bed. So
But
I'm doing a
it's-
queen size blanket. Because I've decided I play too many games. I do like my cooking games, but I've realised, I don't know if I told you this, Bruno, but I've realised my cooking games make me hungry at night. And then that's why I go and like make popcorn or like last night I made steamed chocolate fondant.
That was weird.
Yeah, and I think it's because my cooking game. I was making chocolate fondants.
I'm just going to...
So weird. So you have to be careful of the subliminal messaging in our cooking games.
So what do I want to do when I play Candy Crush?
Eat
I'm up
candies.
to level...
You want candy all
I'm
the
up to
time.
level 6,100, people.
Oh my goodness. So yeah, I've decided to swap out my
I'm just going to have a shower.
crafting addiction with a little bit of crochet. And it's actually been really good for me, I have to say. I think it's healthy to do a little bit of a swapperoo because I can't always sort of lounge on the couch with crafting. Like if I'm colouring or, you know, I did all my die cuts. That was great. But I have to be sitting up and, you know, every now and then I just want to sort of lounge. Well, quite often when I'm watching TV, I like lounging and I like to be, sort of comfortable, chilling out. And I think crochet is good for that because I don't have to necessarily have a huge amount of light too. If I was colouring, all my lighting would have to be better. Now, I probably should have the pierce mat under this. It would actually help immensely, so don't do what I'm doing. Because I'm thinking to myself, I have no idea where my pierce mat is. So yeah, hopefully you go and grab a beveragino, and maybe if you want to do a little bit of crafting with me or a bit of love and chop it, whatever you want to do. You may have a game that you like playing, so you can just, do that, just chill, enjoy a bit of company, because that's what I like about these style videos. For a while there, I was sort of questioning, like, maybe I'm doing them too long, and you're sort of always wondering, is it the right thing to do? Should I be more like Instagram style videos? But I think, with the rise of artificial intelligence and sort of all these sort of fake videos, you don't know what's real anymore. And I thought, I'm actually a bit of a commodity, really, because you all know that I'm actually real, and you know that this is actually me, and it's becoming very rare knowing that something is real, because even like there's channels now where the entire channel, like those sort of family channels, or even pranking, or little jokes that people do, some of them are even fake. Like even little kids, like if you see a little kid talking and you're like, how on earth is that kid talking at that age? Yeah, they're probably not. It's probably AI. And it's very, very difficult to discern. They got a group of young ones. They did a test on them. They showed them a bunch of videos and they said, which ones do you think is AI and which one isn't? And they all got it wrong. Some of them got some right, but on a whole, it's really, really difficult to tell now. So I do like that you all know I am here and I'm real. You know who we are. You've seen our channel way before AI had come in. So yeah, it's a nice gift to find something on the internet that's actually real. Oh, thank you, Luann. You're gorgeous. Both Nicole's grandmothers refused point blank to teach her crochet or knit. What? I wonder why they did that. Knit one, purl one, drop the ball of wool, drop 6 stitches. Oh, that's cute. But honestly, it's the best gift that they could have left for you. My mum was very good in that sense. She was very, and I think because I just kept trying to, I never got good at sewing, and we really didn't gel when it came to sewing. I was very, very bad with that. I got a bit better when I went to school and learnt there, because the teachers obviously had to be a bit more patient with me. But I really struggled with sewing. I think I go too fast, but with crochet, it's actually good if you start getting the speed right. But I've never really learnt how to do like patterns per se. Like I really just do squares or blankets. I've never learnt to do anything outside of, like if I got given a pattern to read, I would struggle with that. But now with YouTube and things like that, you can watch a lot of videos and do tutorials, and it's amazing what you can learn now, which is why you're here, because we get to do this together. If there's anything you don't know how to do, you can find out how to do it. It's great. Now I just want to line that up just to see where the next one can go, and then that will give me my spacing. I prefer more space than less, because you've got to do both top and bottom. So Hello, Sandy. My mum had to teach herself how to knit left-handed and then teach me as I was dropping stitches doing it right-handed. Wow, that's interesting. So Bruno's left-handed, but I think he's learned to knit right-handed. Because yeah, he hasn't learned crochet, but he can knit. Crochet he's really struggled with. Crochet I think he needs to be left-handed. And then I struggle with that. I actually need to face him and then we're the right way. But it is hard teaching someone when they use a different hand. I have to purchase some more white emboss, which means I need to purchase all three, which, yes, is a bit annoying because I don't necessarily need all three. I just need the basic white. So it reminds me that I need to use the other colours more. Anyway, we'll start chopping after this because this should keep us going for a bit. Because I would like to complete quite a few cards with you. The goal is to do 30, but will we do 30? We will try our best. It probably would be really good for your brain to learn how to do knitting or crochet on the other hand. So actually, yeah, maybe I could do that for Bruno. Because I think it would, yeah, definitely be healthy for the brain. Good. So let us chop those and then we can do a few and then we'll see how we go after we do all of those. Because how many will be here? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 28. 29, 30. Yeah, I've got enough sentiments. Well, that's good. I thought I was going to have to do way more. Well, well, well. What a surprise. And yes, I'm going to use my mini because I can. I think this might be a little bit too big, so we'll chop that down. Your aunt taught you because you're both left-handed. This is all very interesting to me. Now I think that should be, oh yes, a little bit more. Because usually 3 inches is good for the mini. This one looks good. I think I can just chop this in half. This one here, yeah, I went a bit skewy down the middle. I'm just going to check and make sure that I don't chop it too close. No, that looks great. Happy. So I think this bottom one here is the only issue, but I think if I cut there, make sure all of them are okay. Yeah, that looks good because it needs to go about there to be even. Yep. Okay. will put this on dimensionals too when I stick it down. Now I will actually get a bit of washi because I do want this to be as straight as it can. There's always a little bit of extra added pressure when you are creating a project for your peers because, yeah, you know, you respect them and you want it to look good. And I would like to blog all of the cards that I receive, so hopefully they might be doing the same as well. Ah, gorgeous. It's definitely a little bit tricky to get the measurement right. Like the L finishes, yeah, trying to get that. I think the T is probably the closest and the L is the closest. So they're the two spots that I'm trying to make sure are similar in size. It's not going to be perfect, but I think it will give us the best chance. And then what we should be able to do, yeah, I can't line it up because I won't be able to see through. There is no quick way of doing this other than eyeballing. I feel like, yeah, maybe even lining up like a better place, maybe putting that in the middle. Because it kind of is like the highlight, isn't it? Yeah, I think that would be better. Because looking at this one, is that lined up? Yeah, see, it's slightly longer here than here. And I feel like it would make more sense if that is the one that we do lined up in the center. I'm going with that. And you're the only ones that will know. And Sue Beasley, my mum taught me to sew as well and made all my daughter's dance dress for ballroom dancing. Wow, that's cool. And your mum made all your formal dresses, Sarah? I love that. Let all the left-handers unite. Yeah. Oh, Moonlit Flora is out of stock in the US. So one thing to keep in mind with an out of stock notice is it saying that the suite is out of stock? Because sometimes what can happen is it could be, you know, one item in the suite that's out of stock. So it might be, say, just the embossing folder or just some of the embellishments that go with it. Because let me just have a look what embellishment goes with the Moonlit Flora. Yeah, so there's these ones here, the dewdrops embellishment. So they might be the item that's out of stock, but everything else is going to be individually able to be purchased. The only thing that you save money on in the suite is the bundle. So it's not like as if you're going to not still get the discount. There's no discount getting the suite. It's just easier to put it all together. But the only thing you save money on is if you keep this as a bundle. But you could still buy the bundle, buy the paper, buy the folder if this is the item that's out of stock. Maybe it's the folder that's out of stock. You can still get everything else. So that's just a hot tip for you. Sometimes it's great having the suites, and I do like the idea of suite collections, but the time that it creates some problems is, yeah, when a customer goes on and says, oh no, it's actually out of stock, but actually all of the individual items are available except for one item usually. So that means, yeah, then we don't get a sale at all because they think, oh, none of it's available. But it is available, just one item isn't. Okay, I think that's good there. Oh, I think I'm outside of the, oh no, that looks good. It's the paper. Well, that's good to know. Thank you, Luann. So yeah, you can get everything else. And then as soon as that paper comes back in stock, like you can, I think in Australia we can request to be notified if an item comes back in stock. I'm not sure if you have that option in the US. And then you get emailed as soon as, yeah, it's back again, which is great. This is already not sticky because I've used the embossing powder. Good morning, Megan. I'm so glad. I love keeping you company while you drive. As long as I don't distract you and cause an accident. Just make sure you're paying attention. We want Megan to get home alive. Alive and well. No accidents. So yeah, I can't believe we're going to Seattle. We get a day's stay in Seattle. Well, 2 days actually, when we get there and when we come back. We're staying overnight near the airport. This one I think is a bit too far over, and I think that one's a bit too far over, which is fine because we did extras. Now I'm just going to wipe this down. Have any of you been to Seattle? Is there something we should see? Oh, good. Excellent. You do have the paper option. Because we've done the Space Needle. And we did the Chihuly glass another time. And I watched the movie Super Intelligence the other day because it's set in Seattle. I think it's a Netflix show. So random bit of information. I was chatting to a friend yesterday. They just got back from a cruise that they did. We knew that they'd flown to Sydney. Anyway, Brenna's been receiving photos from our friends and seeing what they've been up to. And anyway, then Mum is on a world cruise, my mum. So I think it's a 115-day cruise. I think I've spoken about it before, but yesterday I'm chatting to my friend and I said, oh yeah, we caught up with my mum last week because she's doing a world cruise at the moment and she had a day in Perth, so I got to catch up for lunch. And she said, what? A world cruise? And I said, yeah. And she goes, the cruise that we did was a world cruise, but we just did it from Sydney to Perth. We got off at Perth. And I'm like, what? And I'm like, when did you get off at Perth? Because I said, I saw Mum last Monday. And she goes, yeah, that's when we got off the cruise. I was like, what? You're on the same cruise as my mum and I didn't even know. Anyway, I showed her a photo. I'm like, maybe you saw her. Maybe you spoke to her, but she didn't recognize her. I thought, how bizarro is that? And she's like, oh, that makes me sad. We could have caught up with her. And they were also needing a lift back from the port on Monday. And, yeah, I was like, oh, we could have given you a lift. So that's a good question, Donna. So we're going to Seattle with the Stampin' Up incentive trip. So Stampin' Up allow all demonstrators to work towards earning a trip. It's every year that you can earn a trip. Currently this year we're trying to earn the trip to Costa Rica. We're very, very close to earning that. And yeah, it's based on your sales or your team. And so, yeah, it's incredible that Stampin' Up do these trips every year for us. And yeah, it's a lot of work, obviously, to earn the trips. So it's not like, don't ever say to someone, oh, you got a free trip again, because they'll like want to, yeah, yell in your face. It's like, no, it's not a free trip. We earned it. But it feels like a free trip because Stampin' Up are very, very kind and it's amazing. And I just don't ever want to take it for granted. I'm so grateful that we get to do them. So they're basically flying the two of us and a lot of other demonstrators around the world that have earned it. We get to bring another person with us, and we get flights for two and a cruise for two people, and they're even giving us a gift of a train ride. I think it's in Skagway, the train. I'll have a look on the app in a moment. I think it might be under... What was the app called? Oh, it should be under Royal Caribbean, actually. I did put that one there. It'll tell me the days that we're doing what. Oh, I don't want to see that. That's the saddest one of all. Whenever I see that, your last day abroad, I'm always like, no, why do we have to finish? Don't let us go. I was actually considering that I hate that day so bad that I said to Bruno, maybe we should do like another one, like just do another round trip, same cruise, and then not have to leave. I'm like, please, I hate leaving so badly that I'm like, can I just stay? I don't want to leave just yet. But let me see if I can see the schedule. Florida to Hawaii via the Panama Canal. My mum's doing the Panama Canal too. It's going to be amazing. So let me see if it's got, I think I might need to log in. Oh, no, here it is. And we're deck 8, which is good deck. I like deck 8. Ooh, we're platinum. It's only the second tier. Platinum sounds so exciting. Don't know.
See the way the heater works.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I put it on auto and then it started kicking it, but it's 24 now, so you can probably turn it down.
Okay, I'm going now. Bye.
Bye. Love her. Yeah, I don't know why that's... What was the other app called?
What app?
With all of our info.
Tribute.
No, not that one. The Stampin' Up one that they got us to sign up. What is it?
Aventry.
Aventry. I never would have guessed that. Let's have a look. Ooh, yes. Don't ask me for a passcode. Please don't ask me for a passcode. Yes. Isn't that the coolest? So they've got all our info. This is from Stampin' Up. So event agenda. So we're going to.
What's the 1% of demonstrators earn this?
Yeah, I've already said it.
Just want to make sure. Okay, bye.
Bye. So we get to stay overnight.
Jacket, cardigan jacket, look okay.
Wonderful. I love you. I love it. I just don't know. Yeah. Anyway, all the best. So we've got the check-in, we've got the overnight stay at the hotel. Stampin' Up paying for that. So kind, honestly. And then we've got a Stampin' Up breakfast. We can stop by any time. Cruising, we've got a general session, and then the hospitality room's really cool. That's deck 13. So that's from level 8 to 13. It's a bit of a hike. So deck 10 is probably good, but deck 8 is good because then you aren't so far from like the main area, because the main area is usually, I think it's maybe deck 6. Anyway, I'll have a look on the. So the hospitality room, we all hang out there. I've got to make sure we bring our cards, like so we can play cards, because that was really fun playing there and getting to see people as well. So Skagway, that's right. That's the one that Stampin' Up has given us a beautiful excursion from 1 p.m. to 4:30 on a train. Amazing. Then we've got the Dawes Glacier. I don't think we did this last time, so that is going to be a bit exciting because I think they go through it, but that's at 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. Oh, no, we did do that. We got up early for that. So that's going to be an early rising on that day so that we can see the glacier. We might be able to watch that because we get a balcony room as well. I know, honestly, so spoilt. Do not take it for granted. I don't take it for granted at all. Then we've got hospitality room. Juno is really exciting because there's a brewery there that we really love, and it's changed place. It's actually right near the port, so I'm looking forward to. I actually should book that and see, if we need to book in a taste tester or something there, because I think there'll be quite a few that would like to come to that. Then we've got cruising, hospitality rooms open, and then bye-bye lunch. And then we've got Victoria, Canada. But Victoria, unfortunately, we're doing 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. So it would be nice. We're going to drive through Victoria again, but during the day. So I'm really looking forward. Actually, we might. Wonder if we'll be able to book our bike ride then, because Bruno had a bike ride he wanted to do. And maybe we could do that the day. Yes. All right. That's something to keep in mind. Note to self. Anyway, and then we return. So, and we get, I think it's between 6 a.m. and 12 p.m. So I actually don't mind, because I am so excited about doing that drive to Seattle, from Seattle to Vancouver. I don't mind if we get off early, although we still need to transport to the airport. So maybe we can try and get on all of the earliest ones, and then that way we can get going. So so they've got like points of interest, things that we can see, things that we can do. So well organized. We can chat to each other, we can share our photos, and we can even see a list of all the different people that are going. So really, really exciting. I know, so good. And Luann's got an unopened pack of cards from Royal Caribbean. Oh, that's cute. So I think we're going to bring, if I was thinking of games that are fun to play on the cruise, I think we really enjoyed playing Organ Attack. Sounds terrible, but it's hilarious and a lot of fun. What was the other one that we liked to play? That's sort of a simple card game. We did it with Jessie. There was I'll have to think of different ones that we can bring with us that are like not too difficult, don't take too long to play, but are also fun. Okay. Line it up, line it up. It's nice to not have to do this on the plane. It's nice to be doing this with all of you. Okay. Brilliant. That's lost its sticky, so we'll get another sticky. It shows you how well the embossing buddy works, that the washi loses its sticky so much, because that's pretty much what it's designed to do, is to take away static, but it also removes adhesive, all the bits that can stick to the embossing powder get removed. And yes, we are totally seeing Bob and Lisa. No Gina, unfortunately, because they're very busy. And they've got Palmer as well. But yes, we cannot wait. Actually, I have to book in a dinner with Bob and Lisa one of the nights, which will be lovely. It's going to be very, very busy. But it's always amazing catching up with Lisa and Bob. They're both so beautiful and they're so good to us. I actually have to make sure that I buy a packet of Tim Tams too. And she'll be able to share it on the cruise, because I don't think Lisa's much of a sweet tooth, to be honest. But I think Bob will enjoy it. See you, Carolyn. Okay. I think it needs to come down a little bit. Usually when it gets caught, it's because you've got to layer it a little bit so that it staggers and it can go through okay. Good morning, Stella. Good to see you. I'm in the process of making my swaps for the incentive trip this year. Tim Tams a universal currency. Oh, actually, I think Lisa might be bringing me silly old bear. She did get excited when I said I was bringing Tim Tams, so maybe I should bring that. But I feel like there's something, I don't know. I don't know what Lisa would like. She's not, I have to think of something that I can bring with me that she'll really enjoy. Hi, Chantel. Good to see you. Okay, this is the last row, and then we are cooking with gas. Once we do all the cutouts, because I did most of it, I did the die embossing, I did the die cuts, I cut out the paper. The only thing I hadn't completed was the actual sentiments. But once we do this, these 30 cards are going to come together so quickly. So stick with me. Ooh, caramello koalas would be good too. Question from Facebook. Oh, yes, I'll go to Facebook and have a look. Do you have to join up under a Stampin' Up demonstrator? Can you join without nominating? Hello, Samantha. Good to see you. You actually can't. There are some demonstrators that are direct to company, but the only reason why they are direct to company is because they either moved over from the Close to My Heart, or they joined right at the beginning 20 years ago. So we've just celebrated our 20th anniversary, Stampin' Up anniversary in Australia. Not me personally, but Stampin' Up has been in Australia for 20 years. So anyone that signed up 20 years ago, I think there was a sort of a short period where you were joining direct to company. But other than that, then everyone will get placed under someone. You don't necessarily have to choose anyone. Stampin' Up can put you under someone. But the number one thing that I hear many demonstrators not complain, but they have regrets, is just not doing a little bit of extra research to find out who do they want to join with that is going to help them in their creative journey with Stampin' Up, because it does actually make a difference who you join with. In my situation, my direct team member or direct team leader was actually Bruno's sister, and she finished up when she realized that she was pregnant, and it wasn't planned, so that was a big shock. So she decided to finish up, and so then I got put under her direct team leader. So that wasn't by choice. So things can happen. With my team, they might join under me, but who knows what's going to happen, and you can't guarantee that you're going to stay with Stampin' Up or that you're going to always be a demonstrator, an active demonstrator, business building demonstrator, because things can change. So I'm very aware now these days to not make any promises. Currently Bruno and I are working this as a business, and we're doing a lot for our team, and we give video class bundles for free, and we're constantly in contact if they need to contact us. It's something Stampin' Up can't help with, or if they needed support, if they were like, you know what, I would really love to earn a trip, can you give me support? We're always going to be the biggest cheerleaders for our team, and we're always happy to do training or give ideas or support. Yeah, help team members to process different things that they're working on. But, you know, we don't make promises that that's always going to stay the same because we don't really know what tomorrow brings either. So that's the beauty about, you know, signing up with a demonstrator. If you do find that the demonstrator isn't meeting the needs that you know, maybe had in the first place, or maybe their circumstances have changed, then you can actually change demonstrators, but you've got to wait 90 days. So it is an important decision, and I think that is changing next month. I think it changes where you don't have to wait 90 days. I think that's, I have to look it up. But anyway, there are changes coming. But I think it also means I think you can't just stop, like join and then drop and then join again as well. I think they're putting limits on that as well. So it's not like you can just keep joining and rejoining. So, yeah, so they're always changing ways that they do the business. But I think the key is definitely to work out if you're happy with online or whether you're wanting in person. If you like the in-person, because we had some team members that, you know, they've decided that they want more in person, and we couldn't meet those needs because we're all online. And so, yeah, then they ended up joining with a team that was local to them, and they had more like in-person team events. And, you know, it was wrapped for the team member. I'm like, oh, great, you know, whatever suits your needs. That's the most important thing, is to figure out what it is exactly that you want. And yeah, I have no hard feelings with anything like that. I think you've got to make it work for you. So yeah, so just ask yourself the questions. You know, what am I wanting from my Stampin' Up journey? Do I want creative support online? Yeah, and kind of interview a few team leaders to find out what they do for their team. What are they currently doing for their team? Because I know I would honestly say at the moment my poor little team have been neglected a bit because we've been going through a few things with family and travel and moving. And so, yeah, we go through ups and downs where, you know, I'm really, really onto it and they get meetings every week, and sometimes it doesn't happen like that. So I think it's just keeping the communication going with them as well to let them know what's happening. Yeah. So keep asking the questions and just keep communicating with your team member too, your team leader, just to see, yeah, what they can do to help you. Yeah. And Annette's right, over on Facebook, she said you can order under a demonstrator but say no contact, so the demonstrator doesn't contact you. And we've got a few of those customers still, but it always makes me sad because we give a handmade card and a free PDF tutorial valued at $22 for our customers, and when they say no contact, well, we can't give them those free goodies. So that always makes me sad. So it's worth checking out, you know, where you can get the most from your team leader in the sense of what you need. So only you can answer that, Samantha, what you need and what is, available for you. So ask, keep questioning, keep asking, maybe even talk to other people on that team. There's lots of things that you can do. You can interview, basically. But also, I think in the Stampin' Up industry, it is a case of also understanding that you're an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. So independent means you're independent as well. So my team leader, Sue, she's absolutely beautiful, but she's also a school teacher. and she's got a family, and so I very rarely contact Sue for much because I've kind of created my own team and I've got my own people that I go to. I've got people overseas that I talk to, and I've got team members that are doing really, really well, and they're not necessarily in contact with me all the time either. They just, thank me for different gifts that we give them each month or on their anniversary. But other than that, they don't really need much support. So everyone's different. Hello, Rachel Burkett. Good to see you. Yes, I like to send a card, but I get that they might think that you will chase them. Yeah. Like, we're definitely not like that. And I think a lot of teams, I can't think of a team leader in Australia that's sort of too pushy these days. I think if anything, we're all pretty exhausted. So I think, we've kind of realized that we just do what we can in the circumstances that we're all in. And I think it's just giving each other grace too, and just realizing that, we can't be everything for everyone, that we all have our own lives as well. So there's a balance. It's having a little bit of expectation, but also not expecting your team leader to read your mind. Like Megan here over on YouTube, Megan's amazing because she's always like, are we having a team meeting? Are we going to catch up? And I never see anything that Megan says to me as a dig at me. It's her just saying, I'd really like it if we could catch up, or I'd really like it if we could have this. And I appreciate that with Megan because she's openly letting me know, would you be able to facilitate this for us? And I love being able to do it. If I can't do it, I'm like, you know what? I just don't think I'll be able to do it this week. But thank you for letting me know. So if I can facilitate it, I will. If it's not possible because of friends visiting or things that are going on or travel or whatever it is, then at least I can be open and honest about what's happening in our schedule. It's good. It's like, more collaborative than team leader, team member sort of thing. It's like, let's just all work together to have a bit of fun. Let's just have crafting fun. Let's just have a good time together. Yeah. And Donna says, I'm just a customer and I like in-person events like card classes and card buffets. I buy from a lovely lady when I can afford to as well. And I think there is quite a few customers that have multiple demonstrators that they purchase with. Some they decide to purchase because they love what, they've done a card class and they absolutely love what they've used. And they're like, you know what? Thank you so much for that free card class. I'm going to buy those products from you. But some are exclusively just one demonstrator, or you can decide. Like, I totally understand it. I don't know how I would be. I probably would shop with a few, but I do love in person as well. Although I definitely don't craft when I'm in person. I just end up chatting. So when I do the Stampin' Up events, I'm always like, Britta, could you do my project for me, please? Because I'm just chatting. I like that. Some team members are very needy. I think our Crazy Crafters team is actually incredibly amazing. I think because we have a really good Facebook group. There's a lot of support on there, and there's a lot that are very active at putting things up. It's not a case of, it's my group. I think we collectively see it as our group. And so everyone's really good at supporting each other. Also knowing that they can call Stampin' Up. Like, it doesn't necessarily have to be, I'm going to call Kylie because she'll know the answer to this. Most are like, you know what? I'll just I'll get in touch with Stampin' Up and they can help me, or ask on the group. So I think, most of us sort of know what to do, which is great. Between us all, anyway. We're kind of like a brains trust. supporting each other. So I've just done a few little dots of glue and not all the way up because I kind of like it being, you know, a little bit still loose, but I don't want it too loose because then I'll probably end up ripping it. And then I'll just do a couple of dimensionals along here to keep those in place, and then a few along the edge here. So I'm using quite a few dimensionals, but I feel like it's worth it to get, you know, stability, because, you know, I don't like any saggy bums. No saggy behinds. And I'll bring your little contraption over, Megan. Look how many dimensionals I've got in there. I'm going to empty it actually, because one of these days I'm going to end up dropping it and they will end up all over the floor. I think I've got most of them out. This is a little gift that Megan LaCorney gave me. And because we've got so many dimensionals we're going to be pulling up, I really like using my, I better not stab my finger. I like to use my little tool here to pick it all up and then put them in there. Voila. Now, did I answer you before? No, I didn't. I'm very sorry. We are leaving Friday night. Well, it's actually Saturday morning, but I'm telling myself Friday night because it's like 1 a.m. Saturday. And if I tell myself it's 1 a.m. Saturday, I'm going to end up rocking up Saturday night. And it's not Saturday night. I'll end up rocking up 1 a.m. Sunday. Yeah, there we go. I think that's good. Now, where are we placing this? This is the only thing I hadn't worked out. I think I might bring this over a bit more on the next one. Bring it closer. In fact, I think the other ones, the other prototypes, I did do it a bit closer. I wonder if I can still move that. Because, you know, we love a good surgery, don't we? We love to know that we all get it wrong sometimes. Let's bring this over here. Yes. It's moving. So let's just do a little bit more glue. Yeah, so I think we leave like 1 a.m., which means, yeah, we'll go to the airport at like, you know, 11 o'clock in the evening on Friday. And then we arrive in Singapore at like 6:30 in the morning. And arrive in Seattle at like 9:30 in the morning, which is always the worst, like absolute worst. There's nothing more difficult when you're traveling than arriving in the morning, because all you want to do is go to sleep, and you can't. You've got to keep going. So what I'll try and do is when we go on the flight to Singapore, that'll be like my time to try and sleep. And then at least, yeah, hopefully that'll get me into the new swing of things. What do you think of that? I really like that placement. So it's a little bit not too high, not covering too much of that beautiful plant. The last thing I would possibly do is to try and, yeah, use some embellishments, but we'll see how many embellishments I've got available to use. And someone asked, what are you making tonight, Chantal? So these are going to be our swaps that we do for our incentive trip to Alaska. So there's usually, I don't know how many play along, but we're going to get 15 other cards in return. So I'm going to get 15 different ideas from other demonstrators, which is very exciting. And then I'll be able to blog them and show you, which is fantastic. So let us find some more goodies here. Good, good, and good. So we'll put that one and that one over there. Because it's quite long, this one, so it has to be on the side. And then I think what I learnt from that one that we just did, that if I line it up at the base of this one here, then that should be the go-to for that, because I like it to sort of, yeah, cover that. Not too much, but I feel like it needed more covering than what I had. Maybe something like that. Yeah. Good morning, Beth. And Nicole, you'll be flying over my house on your way to Singapore. That plane goes to the coast and chucks a right. Yes, I hear that because that's part of the flight plan for us too. So I hear it going over our house at about 1:30. And whenever I hear that plane go over, I'm like, Kylie, you need to go to bed. I'm always telling myself off because of the Singapore flight. I can tell by the size of the plane going over. I'm like, that's a very big plane. That's Singapore. Go to bed. It's weird how you can get. Yes, I saw that too. Maybe we could do some spores on the little blue glue dot left over. We could create our own. What a shame we don't still have that. What was it called? Crystal gel? Was it crystal gel? I forget what it was called, but it was amazing. Like epoxy glue stuff that we could create our own embellishments. Now, I don't know why I did that not next to each other, but we'll remember that next time. Are you in Bali at the moment, Chantal? Do you know, Bria and I have never been to Bali? Isn't that the craziest thing? Now that we live in Perth, we really need to make sure that we go, because it really is just a hop, skip, and a jump. And very cost effective too. Now, I think this one's the bigger one, so I'll put that over there. There was a couple that I did a bit too big. Wonderful. Yeah, I'm happy with that placement. Brilliant. Good. So what I'll do is just do all these sentiments. Let's put backing on all of them. And we'll also, I think I'll just do, I can't help myself. I can't just do 2. I need to do 3. Even though it uses more, it's just more sturdy. It's more professional. Yep, I have to keep looking out for those deals. Oh, yes, the fine tip glue pen. That's a good idea. I haven't used that in ages. That's a cool thing for the dimensional backings. Yes, that was from Megan Lecornu. Thank you, Megan Lecornu. It was a really great gift. I mean, I still end up with dimensional backings in the most random spot. I saw Rose Ward, she put a post up on her Facebook and said she went to the hairdresser and the hairdresser found 2 dimensional backings in her hair. It made me laugh so much. I was like, that's gold. And the hairdresser would have been like, what on earth are these? Have you got really bad dandruff? I was like, the funniest thing that's ever happened to me is like unpacking and finding them on the floor. We're like, how did these get in the floor here? But I think they came in my luggage. I should actually like sprinkle some backings. I'll empty this into Bruno's luggage. That would fully trip him out, wouldn't it? He'd be like, how did all these dimensional backings get into our cruise ship? It's on the floor in the cruise ship. It's like our new confetti, isn't it? I should just like randomly put it all around the ship and like gaslight all the demonstrators. They'll be like, I was in the buffet today and I swore I saw a dimensional backing. Like, how would it get on the cruise ship? But then I'd feel really bad that someone has to vacuum them. Although they probably get satisfaction from vacuuming. It's nothing worse than vacuuming nothing. Vacuuming dust you can't see. I'll be like, forget bringing rubber duckies on the cruise ship. I should actually do that, like hide random like Stampin' Up stuff. Dimensionals, embellishments. That would be the best scavenger hunt ever. I should suggest that to Stampin' Up. I'd be like, Stampin' Up, can you do a scavenger hunt? Can we do a like product scavenger hunt? That'd be one way to get everyone's attention on the cruise ship. They'll be like, what on earth are these women? Why are they pulling each other's hair? What do they find in that pot plant? Nice. So this one here is an additional take your pick tool. So they added new ones and there was the, what do you call this? My brain has just gone blank. But yes, this guy and this guy. And I love, I use this a lot because the previous tool had, so you have those two and you also have, where's my other take your pick tool? Yes, and then these two. So this was the only pokey one that you could use, which is also very handy. But I really love this long, thin one because it helps unglue my Tombow glue as well. And it's really good at, yeah, lifting. The blade, I think they call it, like as X-Acto, but there's something else for it. Yeah, I forget what it's called. Not just a blade, but like a, Anyway, one of you will think of the name. Maybe it is Exacto. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Look at us using a whole sheet. So proud of us. In the bin. Well done. You now have earned the right for a fresh sheet. So exciting. Come on. So yeah, I think it would be good. I really don't have a lot of time to organize it, but I think I need to do a few little packs for our demonstrator friends with some, because I think it would be a nice gift for Sarah and Shelley as well. And it's like you do Vegemite shapes. What was the other one? The Caramello Koala. Probably got the long one hiding somewhere. Yes. Yes, got to use every bit of our dimensionals. Crystal effects. Yes, I think that was the one. So in the past, I've done these ones. I was showing some friends the other night, actually. Where is it here? Google Photos. And I did like a little pack up. Oh, I think I found it. Yes, that would be cool. I think if we do something like this, so it's got a sachet of Vegemite shapes, the Tim Tam, the Fantails, Minties, and then Caramello Koala. And then I had a little pin there as well. A little, yeah. So I think that would be really cool. Anyway, we'll see if I get time to do something like that, because it's just, yeah, that I can get from Woolies, and these as well. I think I got a pack of these from Officeworks, and I think also the Minties and the Fantails you could get from Officeworks as well. I think that would be cool. Like, it's really fun that these are like in the shape of Australia. So yeah, we'll see. No promises. Oh, I did it for the Greek Isles. Incentive trip gifts. Yeah, I remember now. I think that would be fun. I think everyone would be happy with that. Take your pick, tool crafter. Oh, yeah, that's it. Okay, so that's all ready to go. Oh, just found it. It's the other end to the dentist pick. That's hilarious. I have to look at the other side now. Let me look. The dentist pick. Actually, that would be really good for removing dimensionals. Can I just say that might actually be better? Let's try that one. Let's do the dentist pick. I think it would be amazing. Yeah, because then you can hook and lift. Ooh! And I think it still will go. Yeah, it still goes in there. All right, we'll give that a go. Don't you love it how we're all helping each other out, hey? We learn from each other. And this time I'll do them together. so that then we just use one dimensional there. And we'll do, I'll use this end since I've got the other one ready. Oh, good. I'll use that. Here we go, moment of truth. Oh my goodness, that's amazing. Oh, came off already. Wow. Okay, that one is definitely the better of the two. Yeah, it was already off. That is incredible. And because because of the hook, it all stays on there. Ah, love it. Thank you. I'm so glad you all thought of that. Please do not forget to get a photo of you with my favorite person. Of course, Brian Pilling and I, we're going to have beveraginas together, Megan, talking about you. Honestly, that man is so patient. Like, so patient. He's very, very good at his job. I love it. I love this spacing here. I like it. Yeah, just slightly down. Yes. Look at it so far. Yeah, I think I like, oh, maybe even a little bit, because that higher one is actually very nice. Maybe centered. I think centered maybe, rather than just slightly down. And we'll give this more space than this beautiful dimensional, die. Yeah, that actually does look very good. Centered. Centered it is. So what I'll do over here to get the process happening is we'll get everything ready to go in sets of 3 so that it makes it easier for us. I'll do little piles. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3. What happened to this one? It's done a flip. They are very fragile, these dies, so you have to be very careful the die cuts. And drag you over there rather than pick you up. Here we go. I've got a few of those ready to go. Good. Yeah, I think I will put embellishments, but I've only got, like, I don't have a huge amount of the one that goes with this set, because I would like to have, yeah, embellishments for sure. But I think with this set, it's these ones here. But I could possibly use them as well and get away with it. But I do like having, like, smaller and larger, and the only thing I don't like about this, oh no, that does have small and large. Oh yeah, that could be good. Anyway, they can be a possibility, but these are definitely my favorite. So there's these ones here as well. These are Last Chance. Might be a good way to use them because they would actually be perfection with them. But I might save them for the ones that aren't the swaps, because there's nothing worse than getting a swap and then being like, oh my goodness, that's gone. What else have we got? Pearls of Beauty or Antique Pearls. Yeah, there's a few that we could use as an option. Yeah, I think they're the main ones. There's these new in colour ones, but like possibly the what's the new green called? It is Peaceful Pine. So yeah, the Peaceful Pine would actually be quite, because it's in the paper. So that could be a good one to use as well. And there's the butterflies actually, maybe the Peaceful Pine butterflies. I should use the butterflies because it's not necessarily my go-to, but it would be a good way to highlight those in this project. Why is there a clear space on the embossed sheet? A clear space in the embossed sheet. Is it this bit down the bottom? Is that what you mean? Because that's where I ended up just cutting this to size and running it through because I knew that that was going to get covered. And I wasn't quite sure if I was going to go under or over. So I cut it because I was going out and yeah. I was like, I want to have the option of maybe going under, but ended up deciding over, if that makes sense. It has made it a little bit easier for sticking these down as well. So I don't think they would, oh, they'd still stick, but probably not as well on the embossing. Oh my goodness, this is amazing. Dentist pick all the way, people. If you haven't been using this other end, now I need 2 of these so that I don't have to keep swapping. I actually want to move this end. I think this end is actually, oh yeah, no, you can't put one on that end. So I need another hole tool just so that I can have 2 of them. That's I'm not going to take a pick. I'm just going to pick and lock it in. That's cool. Looks like that that leaf is going all the way up. It's not designed that way, but it wasn't my original idea. Wow. Let's try it with some embellies. Come on. I'm sticking to the wrong edge. I want it to be closer. Yeah, that's good. Just zhuzh it up so that you stay in place. Now, I don't think I want to go over here. Oh, maybe I could bring it over here. No, I think I want to go around here somewhere, around the embellishment, around the sentiment, I mean. Oh, what's with you? Come on, behave yourself. You're on TV now. You've got one job. You've got to behave yourself. I really do like that. However, so I always like it to be off, like different directions, but I think that looks really, really pretty. Because I was thinking, do I bring this over here? But I think that will be too far away from the sentiment. I really like that. I think it works. The only thing I could possibly do, actually, let's just try this just to see how this sits, is to go there and then bring this one that side. So it kind of has this, no, I think it actually looked better the other way. Let's go back to the OG. Yeah. Yep, I think that does look very good. Yep, I'm very happy with that. I'll just get this fixed up because it's not happy. I'll just pull that off actually and we'll start again. Now, if you're undoing this putty, be really mindful that you only really need to twist it a couple of times. It will take a little bit of time for this to come out. So you can see it growing as we're speaking. And then once it gets to that point, you just squash. So I really just gave two twists, two like tiny little twists, and then just be patient with it because it does take time. So I'm just going to swap these two. No, still not happy. It might be this embellishment. So I've done smaller, larger, and then I'll do smaller down below here. No, I think it's this little DB whacker. Ooh, yes, that's exactly where I want to go. That's exactly it. But there's a little bit of the glubby that's stuck to the bottom of this, and I do not want you there. We're going to clean your teeth. Because you can see through these embellishments, so we don't want that being visible. Oh, no, we don't. Yeah, I think that should be good. Noise. That's better. Yeah. So that's the bit. I like it. Yeah. I don't know what it is about the angle. I mean, you may not see it and be like, whatever, it doesn't really matter. But I don't know. It just matters to me. The placement matters. And I just feel like, yeah, that sits really nicely there. So that will give me a gauge of where, like having that white space on both sides. So it's good that we did this when we did. So thank you. Who asked about the embellishment? Christine, thank you for asking. because I would have got pretty much all the way through and then been like, oh, wish I had done that before. Yeah, I think it might be these embellishments, to be honest, because I've never had this sort of issue with my glooby before. I'll just sort of push it in a bit and see if that helps. Because sometimes when it's fresh, it's also hard as well because it's a bit too sticky. Ah, beautiful. Good call. I'm second guessing myself now. Which one do you prefer? I don't mind this. But yeah, no, I think I'm going to stick with that. I think it makes more sense to my brain in some random way. Ooh, this one's different, so I'll do larger here. Yeah, I think it's just because this is fresh. So if you're one of those people that have issues with your glooby, you've got to mold it a bit, like as if it's a piece of clay, just to get it to do what you need it to do. Oh, that's good. Now, here's some I did earlier, just to speed up our process a bit. Make it feel like you've seen a few already. She uses the spatula end for embellishments. Oh, yes, I have seen some do that. But I really do enjoy my glooby. It's just when you're doing something fresh, when you get it new, I do find it can be, yeah, you've got to kind of mold it a bit and get it the way that you want it to be. But I do love this little addition tonight. That's brilliant. Love, love, love. Now, we're going to line this up. So we want that space there and that space there. I'm really happy with that. So we've got enough room for that to go there. And enough room for this one to go up here. Come on, you behave yourself, mister. Enough of your mucking around, young man. You glooby. Magnificent. Oh, not my dentist tool. I can't get over how much better that is. Thank you all so much for mentioning that side of the tool. Yeah, it's behaving now. Oh, I spoke too soon. I was like, yay, it's finally all good. I'll just shave a little bit off and we'll see if that helps. Oh, that's better. We'll do these two together. What's this one? That's better. How are we doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Woo! We're getting there. Oh, here's another one that I did earlier. Actually, I don't like that one. We'll save that for the end if we don't have any others. We need all good quality embossing around here. Oh, you were behaving. Decided to be a rebel again. Rebel without a cause. There we go. Good. Now, let's do some of these. Just the arrangements. Might actually put a few here too. Beautiful. Good. I think this needs to go over a little bit more. I'll have to remember that next time. Just to create, where's the space? Oh no, it's this one here. So that's all right. Oh yeah, it just needs a little bit more. So it's actually at the bottom of this one here. If I can give that a bit of space in there, then the embellishment will all be happy. Brilliant. We'll have it all worked out by the time we finish the last one. So I'm just going to do the leaves for now. I never actually use my Take Your Pick tool. Ah, Nicole, you'll have to try it. It's so good. Yeah, I've got 3. I don't like choosing. I don't want to take my pick. I just have picked what I want and then had all 3. I really love them. I honestly, I couldn't craft without them now. They've become like second hands to me. I feel like Edward Scissorhands when I have them. So where was the spot there? That spot there. Wonderful. Look at us kicking goals. Bulk amount of cards do feel overwhelming at first, like when you think, oh my goodness, I've got to make 30 of these cards. But I think, yeah, as long as you take it as like a process where you're just doing bits and pieces. I think we started last week. I sort of started doing a few things, doing the cutting of the bases and the cardstock, and then, yeah, just making, like putting it on your radar and then just doing bits and pieces as you go along. Night, Donna. Yeah, the die cutting was probably, it took the most, but we were watching television, and as I was watching television, I was just doing it in the background. It was quite yeah, therapeutic actually. And you feel good because even though you're watching a movie or a television show or you're doing something else, it's a bit of downtime, but you're actually being productive at the same time. So I feel like, not that we should have guilt, but you know what it's like as a woman in particular. We feel guilty all the time that we should be doing something and we're not. So I do like that, yeah, I can watch television guilt-free. Because, you know, at the end of the day, I could be chatting on the phone or, yeah, doing other things, but it's good that I can use my hands as well as watch a movie. Ooh, all the best with the allergy testing, Christine. Oops. Got stuck to me. Yeah, it's almost bedtime. For the rest of the world, they're waking up now. Is Bruno cooking me dinner? No, he's out tonight. Actually, he had somewhere to go, some friends to catch up with. I really wanted to make a slow cooked lamb tonight, but I didn't get around to it today. However, we've already got a prawn Thai curry that I had made yesterday, so there's some leftovers of that, and a feta lemon pasta as well, so that's nice. So there's a few things, but Bruno's really good. He's like super easygoing. He's just happy to have eggs on toast. So sometimes midweek it's just something really simple. I've got actually a lot of frittata there. I made a double batch of frittata just so that we've got something to eat like any time of the day. It can be lunch, breakfast. And I did and it's good, like I like to do bulk cooking, so I did that on Saturday, and it's got roasted pumpkin and mushrooms, capsicum, spinach, baby spinach, some salami, and I've got, yeah, I think we've got like another 8 slices of that, and they're big, good slices too. Feta, put feta in there, parmesan. Yeah, so it's a good mix of lots of yummy things and veggies. I like making things that you don't even necessarily have to heat up. I prefer mine heated up, but Bruno's happy to eat it cold, which is brilliant. And then he can just help himself. It's no big stress. We can eat when we want to eat. Oh, no. It's getting sticky. I need to wipe my hands. Come here, little one. Oh, you've got enough glue there. And you sent Bruno an email. Oh, yeah. I need to get some more wet ones. Actually, I keep forgetting because there's some in the car, so I've got to get them out of the car. do a few more of these ready to go. Good, 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 good. This needs the little fern one. And that. Yay! Oh, thank you, Wendy. Oh, hi, Jenny. How are you tonight? That's better. Had a little bit of glue attached to it. Oh, that's nice, Kathleen. Yeah, I've changed the time that I go live just so that, yeah, ones like you can maybe catch them at a different time than you're expecting, which is always good. And it actually suits me a lot better in the evening for my lives. Because I'm definitely not a morning person. Morning and me are not friends. Never have been. And I don't think I ever will be. And that's okay. I have learned to accept that I'm a night owl. Ian had an operation. I'll send our love. That makes it very difficult for everyone involved, doesn't it? Because it's very frustrating when we're not feeling well. And usually the people that cop it are the people that we love the most, unfortunately. So sending you lots of love. There. Can't decide if I want a cup of coffee to start my day or take a nap. Being retired has so many options. Yes, it can be very challenging. But I think I find like when I have the days, like yesterday we went out and did some voluntary work, and it was interesting because during the day that everyone kept saying, oh, you're staying out all day, you're doing this all day, and I was so tired, I was so exhausted, but I just didn't know how long I was going to be able to stay out or what I was doing. And just sort of kept taking it an hour at a time, or every couple of hours at a time. And then before I knew it, I'd been out the whole day, and I just felt so good last night when I came home. I thought, oh, such a productive day. And it was so nice. Got to meet so many nice new people and have nice experiences. And some days you don't necessarily feel like doing people, but actually people can be the best thing for you. So I'm just getting to a point now where I don't lock things in, but I'm like, oh, I'll see how I feel after this. And then I find I'm actually able to accomplish more when I don't expect too much of myself, but also just give myself a little bit of a push. Just a little one. I've still got to listen to my body, still got to think about how it's going to impact other things too. But I do think my biggest issue is going to bed early enough. I've really got to make a conscious effort to get to bed before midnight, because already it's 8:30 here. So time will fly. Oh. No, we don't want you on there. You're meant to be here. Yep, that'll be good. retired in 2006. I'm more busy now than I was when I was working. Yeah. And I think it's not, like, it's really good doing it voluntary work. Like, yeah. You get to meet people, you feel good. Yeah. And I always tell myself, if I get up and I go out now, I can always have a sleep in the afternoon. Because a nana nap is so much better when you've been busy and you've done a few things. Yeah. I might use the square ones for just these ones. Yeah. Okay, next set. I think I've got some extras here because there's, oh yeah, 3, 6, 3, oh yeah, just one set extra. Now I'll be working till I'm 75 because I have a stamping addiction that I need to fund. Where's my little layer? Need to give that a little bit of a wipey wipe. Put some. Okay. And that one. Ooh-hoo-hoo. Here we go. We've got 4 more, and then we can pop the other pieces on. This is exciting. I think there might be more than 30 here, actually. Getting these pieces out was probably one of the toughest things to do. I'm glad I did that before our video today. I was like, you know what, just do it while you're watching telly. Wow, 10:30 at night for you. See you soon. Thanks for joining me tonight. Oh yeah, I've got some over here that I've got to use. Some dimensionals. we go. Yeah, remember to use those. Just have to be careful that I don't go too high up, because otherwise you'll see the, oh no, that's good. It's a bit skewy, but that'll be fine. No one will see that. It'll be hidden behind. There we go. Alrighty, oh, there we go. Here we go, last one. Look at us doing hard things together. Not that this is hard, it's actually quite fun. It's a lot though. When you're doing 30 of them, you feel like, oh my goodness, this is never going to finish. But it does. And I get to sit with you all and chill out. It's very nice. Yay, well done. Now we'll do all the paper. I like doing them in steps like this. Oops, there goes the glue. All off. I thought, are they all off? Yes, they are. Might do it the opposite direction just for a bit of fun. Amazing. Who would have thought? You forget about the other side sometimes, don't you? How good it is. And it can fit so many on there. I'm going to do this the other way again. That's like that, it got left out a little bit. I think it might be cut a little bit too short. I was just thinking to myself, you've done really well with the cutting, Kylie. Come on. Where are you stuck? Oh yeah, one of these larger bits. Okay, let's see where the, oh yeah, lines up. I just must have had a puckering slightly out on that side, but only you're all gonna know. No one else will know. Yeah, looks good that way. Isn't the paper just absolutely gorgeous? I can see why it's sold out in the US. So if you live in Australia, do yourself a favour, grab it while you can. Does Bruno use his weeding pot? Is that what this is called? Weeding pot? I think so. Can't get over the difference with this one. It's so good. Nothing is available in this set. What? I'll have a look for you, Marnie, because I think sometimes if it's saying like there's the suite isn't available, sometimes it's just one item in the suite that isn't available. But I'll have a look and see what is happening. Oh, look at that. We are happening. So we'll do our little sentiments. I'll just quickly check and see what is happening with this. Oh, you're over on Facebook too, Marnie. Hi. And you're beginning to value that tool. I love it. Hi, Dimity. And thanks, Anne. Good to see you over here. Facebook must put closed caption on because I didn't. It just must happen automatically. But I definitely have closed caption on YouTube, so that's good. Now do Moonlit and see what comes up for the suite. So currently, oh yes, the whole set is unavailable. Well, it goes to show you how popular it is. So the embossing folder's not available, the bundle's not available, the paper isn't available. So I think the only thing is the dewdrop embellishments. They're the only thing that are available, and the dies. Even the stamp set on its own is not available. So anyway, this will whet your appetite, and you can request when you go to this suite, you can click on it and it says currently unavailable, and it says send me an email if this item becomes available. So that's my hot tip for you, is to go over there and utilize the notification option. But yeah, I did not even think to check that because we usually don't ever have issues like that in Australia. But that tells me that this is a very popular suite, which makes me very, very happy because I love it. I want it to stay around. So yeah, make sure if there's something that you see that you like, then make sure you don't wait. Make sure you get it as soon as you're like, you know what, I really liked it, because you never know, it might become unavailable. And I think this card is good because it could actually be both feminine and masculine. Like it has this masculine feel to it as well. And I like cards that can be, yeah, dual purpose. I don't mean to make my cards masculine, but they can actually end up becoming like that, not intentionally. Because I don't necessarily use bows, or like this one's probably more feminine because of the flowers. But I think even though this has the flowers here, I just think it has more of a masculine look to it. Thank you, Nicole. And Megan said, yeah, it's from one of the trash bins from one of the cheap sites. We don't mention their name, do we? To Moo. No, I'm not against it. I understand why people shop there. But you know, you get what you pay for, basically. If you purchase Stampin' Up through Temu, it is actually illegal. But you won't get the support that you get with Stampin' Up and the gifts that we give to our customers for shopping with us, the PDFs, yeah, all those sort of things. I'll be interested because we usually have a catch up on the cruise, and I'll be very interested to see how the company's being impacted, and hopefully, yeah, they can be very realistic with us to let us know the impact that those websites are having on us, which would be good to see what we can do to hopefully counteract it. You refuse to do business there. Look, I don't mind. There's things that we've got from there. They're a bit gimmicky, and you know, I know that Kmart is like basically a glorified Temu, really. It's the same thing. So I do get it. I don't have anything. It's just unfortunate that the way that the world is now, we want cheaper, we want quicker, we want, you know, we've kind of created this rod for our back. So we just try and work with what we've got, and I think people are looking for events and gathering and these type of videos where we can sit and chat together for a bit, you know, have some company while you're doing something in the background. We all can make our own decisions, can't we? As we say, each to their own. See you, Marnie. Look at us. Woohoo! Well done. I'm so proud. I'm proud to say we have completed our cards, but I'll do as many of these embellishments as I can. You never know, it might actually do them all. Come on, little chair. Where are you caught? Oh, there. I'll lift you up. Don't want to strain my back. Come on. It's like Pac-Man when I empty it. Pac-Man. Now, we'll do Glooby Glooby. I'll do everything in green to start with, and then I think I'll do all of the clear ones. I think the clear. Maybe the Secret Sea is very delicious. So I'm allowed to call it delicious. Will you eventually behave yourself? I don't know. Come here. Come here, little one. Maybe it's coming to the end of the refill. Okay. Oh, that looks so beautiful. I'd be happy to get that card. I'd be happy if you gave me this. Surprising how many cards you can do with these embellishments. Like we kind of hoard the embellishments thinking, oh, but what if I run out? But it's unbelievable how many you can get. What I might do actually is save a few of these smaller ones for the next few and see if I can put some bigger ones here. Oh yeah, that looks good. But I'll swap the small for the big, just so I don't end up with lots of big ones and none of the little ones. Yeah, that looks really good. Now, like, it's weird how swapping that makes sense to me, but it just does. Yeah, Ali's the same. I think Ali's the one before Timu. That was the beginning. There was Wish. Wish was in Australia. AliExpress was already here when Wish sort of started happening. And yeah, all copies. Now, let us see here what the... Oh, that is very pretty. I do think I'll use them. And we'll do one with the clear just so you can see the difference between all of them. Because I think, yeah, the clear will be lovely, but it's just very subtle. Not still, I don't know what is going on with this. Let's try again. If at first you don't succeed, try again. We'll just go directly down and squish. See how that goes. It's as soon as you're on television, it's like, I'm going to make you look like a fool. Evil Glooby. Oh, that is very, very... I really didn't think you'd be able to see it as well. Which one's your favourite? The clear, the Secret Sea, or the Old Olive? I think I'm going to move to clear. It's very nice. Look at this. Yes, I know what you mean. Labor of Love. You like the Secret Sea, the one? Oh, that's so nice. It is beautiful. Look, it kind of brings in the base as well. We'll do a few more of them as well. That can be the one outstanding different feature on each one. I mean, it still belongs to the same suite, so it's not like as if we're going completely rogue. But it's good to have, yeah, a little bit of point of difference. Yeah, it's like it, you know what it could be actually is, because we've been noticing with the temperature here in Perth, there's a lot of our ink and different tools have been responding differently in the different climate, and we're just now going into winter, so we've been putting the heater on, so who knows if that's having some direct impact on it. It's just sometimes it's the slightest little change, and like I noticed the blends, our blends here dry out a lot quicker than it did in Melbourne. And yeah, that's the other thing actually, is the humidity here is different, so that can have an impact in different places as well. Yeah, it's very just takes a little bit of time to adjust to the new changes. And it could be the actual embellishment as well, because I've never had it happen like this before. So it could be like a different glue or different weight, all sorts of factors. So I might actually try, what was the one? Yeah, I'll do this one. Let's see if this actually works out. Yeah, I think this will be better with this, because I've used this before. So it's like it wants to flip over, and it's the flipping that means that the glue gets stuck. So pretty, my goodness. You can see why this suite is sold out everywhere. I had no idea that, yeah, you couldn't get anything really in Australia. I'm like, what? What do you mean you can't buy any of it? Yeah, looking at this, like, see how it sort of flips? So maybe it's like, because it doesn't have it all the way along. So sometimes, yeah, it can just be the slightest change in an embellishment. It can create sort of a different effect than normal. We really do have muscle memory, don't we? And there we go, my friends. Woohoo! How many cards did we make? So I do want to still do the inside, and that's going to be a little bit of work, but that's something I can do on the plane. So I'll cut probably the old olive and do a base of old olive and then a base of the basic white, because it just looks so nice to have layers, and I love to do the inside. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'll do another pile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I've got 20. Bring you down here a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, we did 29. Oh, that's right, because I had one spare to be able to do from Woe to Go, because I want to do one for Instagram of me creating it from scratch, which is why I have these 3 left over. Oh, perfect. And I think I put the, yeah, there they are. So I had the card base and then the part that you emboss ready to go. And yeah, the embellishments and a spare sentiment. So that's ready to go for Instagram, and that will give us the 30. So there we go. You'll forgive me if I didn't do exactly 30. I'll have to change the title to Let's Make 29 Cards Together. But there we go. Thank you so much for being here. It's been an epic 3 hours together. But I feel really good that I've got so much done. So thank you for doing this with me. And hopefully this suite will be back ASAP. So if you'd like this suite and you live in Australia, we are here for you. Let this be your gift to me for giving you a 3-hour video. And can you believe how much is left? Look how much is left. Look how many we did. So this is why using 3 embellishments on each card, you really do have quite a lot here. I did not think, I thought for sure we'll finish all of that. So that's impressive. It's good to know how much is actually there. It is very deceptive. It looks less than what it is. So I hope you have a lovely, lovely evening. What is left of the rest of your evening. I wanted to go that way so that I can put the lid on there and the lid on there. We don't want to lose those. Maybe I had the lid. Where did I put you, little one? I know it's here, so it will turn up eventually. I found it and I was like, oh, I've been looking for you everywhere. Why are you on that one? And immediately proceeded to lose it. It was here. Now it's gone. Maybe I did put it back on the other one. No, it's not even on that one. Oh, I did put it back on this one. I'm like, why are you on there? You're not even sharp. I want it on there. I mean, it would be great if I had one for all of them, but of course, alas, who knows where I have misplaced them. They're probably at the bottom of my cup of goodies that I have here. They're somewhere hidden. Well, enjoy your sleep, Megan. Thank you so much for being here, everyone. And I'm sure we will see you very, very soon somewhere online. But yes, we leave this week, so we will see you in a couple of weeks live. But if you are one of our members, then you'll definitely get some behind-the-scenes content. Thank you so much for your support, all of those that have joined up as a member. But yes, we will be doing some stalking and some videoing, and we'll have the internet, so that will be a lot of fun to post some behind the scenes content, as well as, you know, content on our Instagram as well. So make sure you're following us and that you're joined so that you can get some really cool videos before everyone else. So that's our Instagram. And yeah, we'll let you know how we go, but we're going to have an amazing, amazing time. I'm so happy. Feel really good that I've got these done and my packing started. So it feels very, very good. So we'll see you soon. Thank you so much for joining me. And yes, I won't forget Brandy too. Bye, everyone. Big hugs. And please don't forget you can join with the special. Make sure you do it if you're thinking about it. Okay. Bye.